Now, ladies and gentlemen, we're about to start our Q&A over here, and we've all seen the sneak peek of Superman. How many of you guys got to see the sneak peek last night at IMAX? Yeah? You guys enjoy it? That was amazing, right? You guys excited? I'm be straight with you. I usually stay away from watching trailers because I want to just watch the movie with all its glory. But when I watched this one, I was like, I'm excited, James Gunn.
These trailers have been great. They give almost nothing away about the movie, and yet you really feel like you know what the movie will feel like and what it's about. But there's so much in the movie that honestly, even seeing the first 30 minutes, there's so much that you haven't seen.
Oh yeah, 30 minutes is nothing. It's
amazing.
It's the next hour and a half. It was doing the trailers was really hard. Like it was like the first couple versions of the trailers came out, from the guys, and they just weren't working because they didn't feel like the movie. And so we just kept working and working, and eventually we got there, and that's what you see today.
And we're so excited to see the rest of it. We were absolutely stoked last night. People were screaming, shouting, Superman, Superman.
Such a great idea to put that in the trailer, because then it gives people that idea. It gives them something to chant.
And now we get the chance to do a little bit of a deep dive with you guys about the film and about the trailer footage that we've seen so far. So let's start with James, okay? We'll rewind just a little bit. Before you started making movies and before the DCU, two-part question for you here, James. What did Superman mean to you when you're growing up or even as a young storyteller? And now that you're the one telling the story, has anything surprised you or changed about how you see Superman and your connection to him?
Well, I always liked the character of Superman. I started reading Superman comics when I was 3 and 4 years old. And I loved a lot of superheroes, both DC and Marvel superheroes. But I do have to say, I'm sitting here today not because of my dream, but because of the dream of Peter Safran, who's right back there.
Big round of applause.
Who has been bugging me for 10 years to try to make a Superman movie, and people have been coming to me with it. And it wasn't until one day that I just saw what the movie could be in my head, how it could be a different sort of Superman. It could be the Superman that I fell in love with from the comic books. When I was a kid and I read the comics, I didn't start reading, comics when I was a child and enter a world where there was only Superman and his origin story. I didn't know the origin story for a long time. I saw Superman in a world of superheroes with friends that were superheroes and a Daily Planet gang and a flying dog and giant monsters and this other world that I just became enmeshed as a child, even before I could read, and falling in love with those images. And so I wanted to create that feeling I had as a young child in a film that both children and adults could enjoy, where it is this other universe, but that is still grounded with real stakes, real people who have issues and problems and relationships, things that flaws, things that change about themselves, things they don't want to change because they're stubborn. And so it's, I think that it was a joy to me, the joy of my life really, to be able to bring Superman to the screen in this way and not change a thing about the character, just give him more life and more ideas about who he is and focus on a time that, we haven't really focused on the character when he's falling in love.
Ooh. We're big on love here in the Philippines, the love teams and everything like that. But you know what? Before we get to that, love teams. But before we get
wait,
to
wait. What's a love team?
Teams.
All right. Oh my God. All right. Okay. So here in the Philippines, a big thing is that they're gonna pair up two actors. All right, and they'll be romantically linked their entire careers. That's a love team. That's a love team.
You are so leaving her hanging right now.
That's why you should never sit on that side.